first, like, the road that my work is on, it's like a dead end.
Oh, really?
And there's a house right there, like perfect center. And it has a red door.
Ew.
And
what the heck?
And at nighttime, it's a little freaky.
There we go.
And so I'd never noticed the red door because, like, usually I work during the day. It looks brown during the day, so I was like, whatever. And then I'm driving at 10 p.m. and their, like, porch light is on, and it's shining directly on the door.
Ew.
And, like, that's the only light that there is. And it's a red door. So, like, immediately without even thinking about it, I literally said out loud, I was like, Nellie's in the red room. And I was like, that's a little scary.
Yeah. It just came onto you like that?
Yeah. I was like, how have I never noticed that door before? Like, I've been working here for like 6 months. How have I never noticed that? But wait. In a week from now, it's my half birthday.
Oh. Are we going to
21.
celebrate?
Maybe. We can't really do anything until you're 21. So
We could just do stuff at my house or your house.
true.
We don't have to go out. You didn't hear anything, police.
A happy birthday to the pod.
Woo!
Happy late birthday. We're like 2 weeks late.
Yeah.
But happy birthday.
Woo!
1 year old.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe it.
Growing up so fast.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
And within that year, we had an episode that reached over 1,000 views.
Damn. And now they're below
at like
100.
60 views.
So-
yeah, that's...
The newest one is at like 96.
Well, there you go.
So
It's a little embarrassing. Why did
it's disheartening, guys.
We have to talk about something in this episode that we can use for a clickbaity title.
Title. Also, it's going to be a short episode.
Yeah, sorry guys.
We're not up to a full right now.
Yeah. That's just
You
how
don't
it
know
is.
what happened.
You don't understand.
Mm-mm.
Today will be shorter. Sorry. But at least you get an episode, so shut the fuck up.
This
Jen.
is episode 39.
39.
of
Almost 40 of
We Don't Exist. We're almost entering a midlife crisis.
Almost.
And we're here.
And we're queer.
And we're totally clear.
I bet you guys missed that.
Yeah. I bet you missed this.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's been so much that I've been wanting to talk about recently. Oh, I forgot to write one down.
Me too.
Like A24?
Yes.
Girl. Because Ari...
That's not... Yes. That's not a man's name.
Isn't he like Indian or something?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought Ari Aster was a woman. And I was like, wow, A24 is really like steamrolling and creating a pathway for other women to be directors and stuff. And oh, Greta Gerwig's coming in now too. Oh, Greta Gerwig, Ari Aster. No, Ari
Go
Aster's a
Ari.
man.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, I was like, wow, her twisted mind makes such good movies. It's a man.
It is a man.
I wish I could unwatch all of those movies.
Nothing but a man. Apparently, Talk to Me, you know, that the new scary movie that's out in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently that surpassed like all the sales that like Hereditary made.
I feel like that's not true because I don't know a single person who went to go see it.
Right?
I've only heard celebrities talk about it.
It doesn't look that good.
No, and if it is good, it's probably good in a way that's like, wow, this indie film is so good, and it's the worst movie you've ever seen.
Hereditary is genuinely like one of the best scary movies
Ever. That movie made me uncomfortable.
That movie made me laugh so many times.
Why did it make you laugh?
Girl,
It's not funny.
her head fell off.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
No.
It's so funny. And then he leaves the head there and then drives the body home, doesn't say a word, leaves the body in the car for his mom to find.
That scene made me sick to my stomach. When that happened, I went,
And then the members of the cult go back and pick up her ant-infested head.
I got the chills, please.
It's funny. Like,
no!
I mean, to be fair, I watched it with my brother, who's also sick and twisted.
God.
So, like, it was like 3 a.m, and we were watching it in a room, in the small room with an open closet. And I was like,
oh my God.
I was a little spooked. I was
in
like,
the room
it's
with
dark.
the one bed?
Yeah.
The one that you guys always, oh, with the recliner?
Yeah, I was sitting in the recliner.
Oh my God, like a king.
And yeah, I mean, like, when you look at it from like a dissecting standpoint, artistically, I think it's the most like artistic scary movie
Well, yes.
like ever.
Yeah.
It is beautiful and like so, dude,
the shots are cool.
the shots are amazing. I think artistically, I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna say that actually, but I think it's really insane. And there's so much, you know, the first time you watch it, you're like, whoa, this is a lot. Then the second time you watch it, you're like, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
And you
like,
look in the background and you see the people in the trees,
yeah.
and it's
And then you see the first time you didn't realize what that symbol on the lamppost that she got her head chopped off with, and like you didn't see that, and then now it makes sense, and it's like all this stuff and payment and whatever. But then I watched a like breakdown of it with my ex, and there's so much more that I
Really?
missed. I've seen the movie like 5 times at least. There is so much more in that movie than I could have ever possibly pieced together.
So what you're saying is Ari Aster is really trailblazing a way for women to direct scary movies.
Yes.
Mhm.
She's so creative.
I know. What can I say?
She did so much research for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Payment.
She paid him.
Her rent was due.
Yup.
That was her
And
payment.
She payment. Her landlord is a man.
She paid. But also the casting for that movie was done very, very, very well.
Yeah. That
I felt so bad for the dad the whole time. The dad and the son.
I don't even remember who the dad was.
I do. I felt bad for him. He was the only one sticking up for his kids, and the wife was like,
Yeah, don't talk to me like that.
It reminded me of my mom.
Oh my God.
At the dinner table and everything. Ooh.
That rage. Women.
Yeah, female rage.
Female rage. I love those edits so much.
I do too. Some of them are kind of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then other ones I'm like, why? Like, it's a movie that you've never seen or heard of, and it's like a really corny scene, and I'm like, really?
You had to mess it up with that.
You
one.
have Pearl right there, okay?
I'm a star. I started watching that with my sister, the one who hadn't seen it.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen the whole thing. I only watched like half.
Well, maybe we have to have a movie night where we watch Pearl, X, and Hereditary.
Ooh,
And we go late
movie
into
day.
the night. We have like a sleepover.
Nice. I like that.
That would be fun.
That'd be pretty cool. I saw X. I loved X. X was fucking cool.
X made me feel weird in my bones.
X, like, there's certain movies, like, it was like, ooh, scary. And then there's, like, other movies where it's like,
That's how Hereditary made me feel.
really?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't watch it for I watched the first half up until she gets her head off,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I can't watch this. And so I turned it off. I turned something else on, and I did not watch that movie or continue to watch it for like a week because I could not get through it.
Oh, it gets so good in the second half.
I know. I now know that, and I would like to see it only one more time.
Only one more time.
That
I've
is
seen
my
it so many
limit.
times. I remember on my first date, or not first date, the first time my ex came over, I was like, have you seen Hereditary? And he was like, no. And I was like, dude, it's like the best movie ever. Let me put it on. We made it almost all the way through, and I think it took the mom being on the ceiling for him to be like, oh, I've seen this movie. I was like, dude, an hour and 45 minutes
So you
into
didn't
the
remember
movie.
her getting her head
Her head
cut
chopped
off?
off? That wasn't like a giveaway.
Also, what kind of director would think she ate walnuts, so she has to stick her head out the window?
I know.
It's because the cult planned it from the beginning.
No, I understand. Chills again. Oh my god. No, I understand that. But it's like, she could have just sat in the car and opened the windows.
See, the thing is, have you ever stuck your head out of a window?
You suffocate.
Yes! That's why.
You're like,
yeah, it's too much air.
yes.
And so that's why I never,
I don't even open the
I never
windows.
understood. I was like, you can't breathe.
So you're sticking your head out?
Yeah.
That's exactly the thing, too. You're literally suffocating.
But that's why it doesn't make sense, though. Because it was all part of the cult's plan. They planned it from the beginning. That's why the lamp or the pole was marked by them.
Mm-hmm.
They knew. They wanted it.
Did you see what they were wearing? The robes. They were wearing nothing, actually.
They were naked.
They were naked. I do have to say this.
I do like the
They were
older
naked.
brother as an actor. He's
The Wolf brother.
The Wolf?
I think his last name is Wolf.
Couldn't tell you.
The
He's
Naked
in something
Brother
else.
band. Naked Brothers band.
Oh.
He was there was the two brothers. He was one of the brothers.
He was in another I think scary movie.
He was in Old.
He was.
He's in a lot of A24 movies.
Well,
it's
there
like
you
the
go.
same actors are.
It's like Ryan
Ronan,
Murphy.
Oh yes, American Horror Story. I was like, who's
Yeah.
Ryan?
You know Kim Kardashian's gonna be in the new
Yes,
American Horror Story?
I think it's out. The first episodes or no?
I don't know.
But
I haven't kept up with American
have
Horror
you
Story.
seen the teasers for it where they're pregnant and their bellies are Black Widows? Please look it up right now.
What's it called?
I don't know, but if you look up American Horror Story, Kim Kardashian, it is bound to come up.
Okay, let me see.
Because they're her and Emma Roberts, which, why is she there, by the way?
I hate Emma
I thought we were done
Roberts.
with her, because isn't Evan Peters in this new season?
I don't know.
Isn't he coming back this season? And you're putting Emma Roberts and Evan Peters in the same area? It did not come up.
Teaser. This.
I think so. And then it shows you Chewy.
Copyright.
Chewy, if you can find a picture of Kim Kardashian with a spider belly, please put it up on the screen here. Okay? She looks ridiculous. I don't know why her publicity or her publicist would let her look like that on camera.
She wasn't even in that one.
Look up Kim Kardashian spider
Oh,
belly.
here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is like a news.
I get ads for it all the time. I don't know why. But really random that they chose Kim to be in it when there's so many other people that he could have put in her place. Unless it's meant to be like she's herself.
She has some ethnic name in
The character?
Yeah.
Oh.
And everyone's like, why?
Why did you do that?
Yeah. What?
Because I've never known Kim Kardashian to be an actress. It's not coming up.
Cara Delevingne.
Oh yeah, also weird.
I hate Cara Delevingne. She makes me so uncomfortable.
I know, you talked about her on one episode, I think.
Yeah, I think it was with Chewy.
Is it gonna show up?
Spider. Lots of spiders.
Yes, and their bellies are spiders. They're pregnant bellies.
They have spiders in them.
No, it's a spider.
Oh.
Is it there?
Yeah.
Yes, and everyone in their pregnant bellies are spiders.
What the fuck?
So I don't know what they're gonna do with this season.
Girl,
If it's pregnant spider
99%
bellies.
of the time, the intro and trailers have nothing to do with what
Yeah.
the season is about.
Like the season where it was like, oh, it's gonna be about mermaids and sirens because of the red blood ocean thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it was literally about crackheads eating people or something. I didn't watch the whole season, so it definitely could have been. Maybe if you go on Instagram, it'll show up there too. The teasers, like American Horror Story's Instagram. They have a lot of ads and stuff out. But Kim does not look good.
She looks so bad. She looks old as fuck.
Mm-hmm. And like the makeup that they put on her for this, they look like they're trying to make her look like Twiggy. You know?
Twiggy.
Did you mute it?
Oh, I didn't.
There you go. Like Twiggy, like mod 70s kind of look or 50s or what? I don't know when Twiggy was from.
She just looked really bad in it.
Yeah.
In the screenshot that I saw, I was like, she looks so fucking old.
And everyone looks weird in the trailer for this one.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Like she looks bad.
Yeah, that was not a good look.
Mm-mm. That's why they don't even let their Getty images come out. I know. How are they letting this come out?
Because it's a new venture for her. I wish they actually got banned from the Met Gala.
Like the Kardashians?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Anna Wintour said that she banned them, but then they showed up. But speaking of that, have you heard anything about the Billy Porter drama?
No.
So, Billy Porter,
who was also on American Horror Story.
Yeah, multiple seasons. He came out saying like Anna Wintour is a bitch, and
which we knew.
And
didn't we?
No. I mean, I think Anna Wintour, she's just like a powerful white woman, essentially.
All right.
I don't remember what originally happened, but like Billy Porter started just like saying a bunch of shit, and like
got banned.
saying a bunch of shit like without like provocation.
Oh.
And so I don't remember the initial thing, the inciting incident, but he was on an interview or like something and like was saying really weird things. But the part that I do remember, he called Anna Wintour a bitch because she let Harry Styles be the first male cover on Vogue. And he's like,
you wanted it to be you, Billy Porter?
and he was like, all it takes is a straight man to like appropriate LGBT culture and put on a dress, and all of a sudden we're making progress and whatever. And essentially saying that Harry Styles is like queer baiting in the cover. And it's like, one, Harry Styles has never said what his sexuality is, but hints that he has been with both men and women, number one. Number two, gender expression has nothing to do with sexuality at all. You can be straight and non-binary. You could be straight and transgender. Like, it has nothing to do with that. And essentially also calling him out for like being white and like
he's British
and like that like black people have like been making progress for the LGBTQ community like more than anyone has, which that is true, but what's your point?
Yeah,
what's your point here? You're mad that so then because he called Anna Wintour a bitch, now he's banned from the Met Gala and he's not gonna get an invite, which plays through the
Billy
names.
Porter. I was thinking Billy on the Street.
Oh, Billy
Eichner.
No, it's Billy Porter.
Yeah, the black one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now everything is changing. I was like, Billy Eichner wanted to be on the cover of Vogue.
No, Billy Porter.
Okay, I understand now.
And yeah, so it's been this like whole conversation like, oh yeah, Harry Styles is straight and he just has to put on a dress and everyone calls it like, I know, it's like, guys, you don't know if someone is straight unless they say that they're straight.
Or like, that they're not straight.
And even if they are straight, it's not queer baiting because he's not trying to grab the attention of only queer people. Like, it was like essentially sending out a message to the whole world, like, ooh, look at me, I'm a man and I can wear a dress no matter my sexuality, no matter my gender expression. That was kind of the whole point. You know, you're kind of supposed to read between the lines there, but I'm guessing Billy Porter doesn't have that ability.
I've heard that he's not a nice person.
Oh, I've heard that so many times. And you
like-
can tell.
Yeah, with how he is, even on like the red carpets, it's
Mhm.
just you can tell that he is like,
Yeah,
You
he
know?
thinks he's better than everyone. And I just thought of something else. But he just you don't have to say every opinion that you
Yeah.
have. You could have just kept
especially
that to
if
yourself.
it's an opinion that hot
Yeah.
and it's unprovoked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Keep that to yourself.
I was like, when will he shut up?
yeah. You
And-
did great on Pose, Billy, but please.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like a crazy situation, and it's just like, mind your business. Oh, and then like the cherry on top was that people found his tweets from when the Vogue cover came out, and he was all like,
Was he
yes,
praising it?
yeah. I was
No.
like, girl, at least stay on the same side.
Yeah.
Like, pick a side. Either be negative about it from the beginning, or just shut up about it.
Or he could have been like, while I loved what he did with the cover, I didn't like this, and
he
this.
could have been like, while I appreciated him being on the cover, I do think that a POC queer person should have been on the cover.
Yeah.
That would be totally valid. But for you to be like, oh, he's queer baiting. Okay. Right.
Okay, so let's see where he's queer baiting. Is
Yeah.
it in the room with us? right
Yeah,
now?
this is the queer baiting in the room. Okay.
If anything, Harry Styles straight baits. The amount of song that he has about a woman
Yeah.
on his wiener, a woman's watermelon sugar,
Wanting more of her belly.
that is straight baiting.
I was gonna say something else about Harry Styles. Oh, I got in a Twitter argument
Why did you get in a Twitter argument?
with two random people because there's been a lot of discourse going on about whether sex scenes in mainstream media
Don't like it.
are necessary. And I saw this tweet. I'll read it to you because it pissed me off. Okay. Let me go to my profile. Actually, let me go here. So, this tweet says, I'ma say it again. Sex is normal, extremely common, emotion and conflict-filled human interaction. And insisting that movies shouldn't feature it, quote unquote, unless necessary, is an agenda with something really strange behind it. So then I quote tweeted it. I said, I don't know. I just don't really want to watch a movie or show with my family and then be surprised with a whole ass sex scene. It's not malicious. It's just uncomfortable.
Like, okay, go on.
So then someone responded, then do your research beforehand. And I said, are y'all really researching every movie you watch beforehand? Even if I'm not surprised by it per se, it's still uncomfortable. Like, what? Like, even if I know what's coming up, I'm like twiddling my fingers, like
I'm not
while
looking
I'm
at the
waiting for it.
screen.
Yeah, I'm like, or I go on my
I
phone.
don't know what that is.
Yeah, so it's like it's uncomfortable either way, no matter who you're watching it with, too. Because like if you're watching with your boyfriend, you're like,
Why are you looking at
better
the
not
screen?
look at the screen.
Yeah.
And then with your parents, you're like, I'm not looking at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Or like most of the times I go to the bathroom. If I know that a show or movie has a scene coming up, I get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, it's uncomfortable. So then this person responded, if you are uncomfortable with something and choose to actively avoid it, I'd expect you to put in the work and research what you're watching beforehand. Juliana ...
Oh.
My name's spelled wrong, by the way.
Is it someone that you know, or
No.
is it random?
It's a random person. There's a
Call
reason
me
why
by my first name.
I know. There's a reason why ratings and reviews exist. And I said, I never said I try to actively avoid it. Like, you're making that up. All I said is I think they're unnecessary in mainstream media and that it's uncomfortable to watch. Also, check your spelling next time. And they didn't answer. Then there was this other person that said, how is it a surprise when there are ratings and content descriptions, TVMA, graphic violence, strong sexual content? What are you even watching for this to be a reoccurring concern?
Porn.
I said, if I go to the movie theater, they're not breaking down why a movie is rated R. And again, even if I'm not surprised by it, it's still uncomfortable as hell. MPAA ratings are also a thing, but I generally know what I'm seeing before I see it. Shrug. So I said, let me say this again, slowly this time. Even if I know what I'm seeing, it is still uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And they didn't respond. So after I said, I don't choose to actively avoid it, and even if I'm not surprised by it, it's still uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm fucking allowed to feel that way.
Yeah.
Like, because literally, you can imply that sex is happening. If you're like an artistic director, if you're a talented director, you can imply that sex is going to happen without fucking showing us. Like, I saw this scene on Twitter. I don't know what movie it was from. I don't want to know. And it was like this guy and this girl, and they're naked, and it's like just like here up, and he's like sticking his fingers in her mouth, and she's sucking on them. And I'm like,
ew.
When is this necessary? Ever?
Yeah, you don't got a single movie where you need to be doing
No,
that.
literally. And that's what I'm saying. It's like not malicious. It's just uncomfortable. If
Like-
I'm not going to see fucking smut or porn and I want to watch a movie, but that happens to be in it, I'm gonna be uncomfortable.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
There
I
was
haven't
no
seen it,
need.
but-
Oh, boobs and boobs only, really. But like, they literally, there is grunting. There are faces. There is, you literally. I think there you see a side view or something, and it's not even implied that sex is had. You see it being had.
Yeah.
You know.
And even in like a movie where like everyone was excited about it, like Don't Worry, Darling. Unnecessary.
Yeah,
he
we
did
didn't
not
need
need to
to-
eat her out on the dining room
Multiple
table.
times.
Yeah.
Multiple times there was eating out,
We didn't need that.
but the fandom, some of the fandom did like that.
Yeah, they
And
did eat it
sick
up.
and twisted.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But especially with movies like Oppenheimer and Don't Worry, Darling, you don't need to be doing that.
No.
Especially Oppenheimer. This is a movie about a bomb.
Yeah.
You don't need to show him having sex with his mistress. You can imply that sex was had. Show them laying in a bed afterwards.
Yeah, smoking a cigarette in bed
Yeah.
or something.
Because when they're naked, they're having these like philosophical conversations.
Yeah.
So it's like just have them be either like from here up, or even you can show boob.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
can show boob. That's fine.
I just don't want to see sex and moans on the screen. I just
Yeah.
and with my parents, I'm fine with watching sex scenes. I look away and I'm like,
Yeah.
and like, cause in the What We Do in the Shadows show that I like to do with my dad, I watched one of the newer episodes that just came out, and like there's moaning in the room next door, and that's like they make a big thing out of it, and like one of the vampires joins in on the moaning because she's trying to. Anyways, and I'm glad I watched that before, because now I can sit through that episode with my dad, and when that part comes up, I can excuse myself, or I can just be like,
Yeah.
haha.
Yeah.
I'll
And-
do a little chuckle
Because
sometimes.
like the thing is, even like that's what I was like trying to explain to these people on Twitter. Even if you know it's there, it's still uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Like, and so that was like the beginning of this experience that I had. Then I saw someone going on Twitter. I don't know if she watches this or not. So if you do, I'm sorry that I'm calling you out. But the tweets were a little excessive.
Oh,
Yeah.
my enemy.
So
I hope she doesn't watch.
She was tweeting that it's really telling when someone doesn't like Taylor Swift, and you can tell that someone's not a girl's girl because they don't like Taylor Swift.
Could you tell I don't like Taylor Swift?
I'm
I'm a girl's girl.
I am a girl's girl.
We are girls' girls.
Yes.
Sure, we're haters.
Yeah, we're haters, but listen, I would never let a friend get cheated on. I would always choose a girl's side in the relationship. Like, hello, I've never been friends with any of your exes. It's a girl's. We're girls,
Yeah.
okay? And she's like, women really can't do anything nowadays without people hating on them. It's like, no, Taylor Swift is just bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I saw
I'll sing a couple of her songs, but
I saw this reel on Instagram. That was like the amount of times Taylor has rhymed car with bar. And there was at least 10 different songs where
She's
it
a
was either
lyrical
bar then
genius.
car or car then bar. And that's like what people were saying. It's like, oh, she writes her own music. Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah.
It's not good. She's not a lyricist. She doesn't have rhythm. Her voice is so mediocre. She's just a white woman that's successful.
And what's crazy is a lot of the times the people that, at least I know, that like her, or even
They're not girls.
they're not nice, they're not girls.
They're like the mean bitches that like in high school
The
that are
people
now
who used
turning
to
into
make fun of you.
nurses.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sorry, literally I'd say like every person that I don't like listens to Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Every person that's done me wrong listens
Yep.
to Taylor Swift. So sorry that I'm not the white woman's girl, because I'm not going to support a mediocre white woman who can't even fucking dance at her own concerts. Okay?
I know.
And oh my god, I saw this other tweet that was Jason Derulo. He got metal hooks hooked
Oh
into
my
his skin for his
God.
concert. I was like, he ain't got one song.
Why would he do that?
No, not
Into his skin?
it was, what's his name? Not Miguel. It was Miguel, I think. It never fades away.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
Is
Yeah.
it that one?
no, no,
No.
no. It's
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know. But
But
either
I
way,
know which one you're talking about.
yeah, it was. I don't remember.
You don't
But
have.
I'm pretty sure it was Miguel.
There's not one single song where he
No.
has to do that.
No, and like, I don't know. I just really don't know the correlation between liking Taylor Swift and being a girl's girl. If anything, it's people who don't like Beyonce who aren't girls. Because my mom hates Beyonce, and my mom is not a girl's girl. I'll tell you that much.
I'm okay with Beyonce.
I like Beyonce. She's insanely talented.
She is
and she's
insanely
so
talented.
slay.
I just don't listen to her music very
I don't.
much.
Yeah, I haven't listened to her music in a while, but
Yeah.
like, I'm still jealous of the people that are seeing her in concert.
Hmm.
I want to go mute.
You?
Mute.
Mute?
Look around, everybody go mute.
I don't know.
It's like a thing
Oh,
that she
it's a
does at her
thing?
concerts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And like every concert she does it, and like waits to see how quiet the stadium can get.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a fun little thing to do with
Yeah,
your
right?
audience.
I just think Beyonce is so slay. And I feel like people who like strongly don't like Beyonce are more of the problem than people who don't strongly like a white woman who can't sing
Yeah.
or dance. How many
Also-
times do I have to say this?
Also, when are we going to stop pretending that her singing the same song that she sang when she was starting out with her career is a good album?
Oh, like all the
Like
Taylor's
version, I can never tell the difference.
It's like, no, the thing is with like the Taylor's versions, I've seen like people comparing them. It's like one
Word.
line is
Yes.
different. Just listen to the song over again and you can change the line yourself. Like,
Yeah, what? When are we going to stop pretending that that's okay and that's good? And why are we giving her money for
it's
just...
like if Harry Styles made What Makes You Beautiful Harry's version, and it's like What Makes You
I'm
Gorgeous.
insecure.
Yeah.
I know what for.
Yeah.
Like, when will it stop being okay?
When will it
because-
stop being Taylor's version?
Because you guys are eating it up with a spoon, fork, and a knife.
Yep.
3 hands.
yeah.
You're eating it hot dog style.
You are. And, I
and
don't
she's
know
not
why.
doing anything.
To make such a broad statement that people who don't like Taylor Swift aren't girls. And I like openly hate on Taylor Swift on the TL. So I don't know if she's like subtweeting me or what, because I'm like, girl,
Do you guys talk?
not really.
Well, then probably not, but at the same time, you should think that because I don't like her. I don't like this girl. We got beef. But I mean, I'm grown.
It's ancient beef.
It's ancient beef, but I haven't seen any growth.
I don't know. I just thought that was weird.
Yeah. It is odd.
Twitter is just
Twitter is
bad
a
place.
godless place.
Twitter's a bad place.
I don't even have Twitter, and I know it's a godless place. Did they get rid of Twitter porn?
No.
That's good for people who
Yeah.
watch Twitter porn, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, also.
It's crazy when people like porn or like retweet porn.
And you see it on the timeline.
Yeah. I'm like, your account is public, okay? People can see this.
Like, I know we're trying to be more sex positive around here,
But
I don't want to see what you like. I don't want to see what you're
or like,
whacking it
I don't want to
to.
be scrolling on Twitter like in the classroom and then have a video of like clapping cheeks. Like-
No. That's the noises that you make. Not me, not you. That
Or-
these actors and actresses make.
God.
Anyways.
I
Imagine sounding like that. I'd kill myself.
never have another sexual partner
Yeah,
again.
no. I don't know why they left.
Yeah, they all leave after the first time you have sex with them. It's like, what's wrong with me?
Oh yeah.
Or like,
God.
you only do like Jason Derulo ad libs. Jason Derulo.
Whoa. Oh.
You only make Michael Jackson noises.
Oh. A shook, a shook, a shook, a shook. Slow down. It's like he's down the. When you slow down Michael Jackson ad libs, there's a specific video I'm talking about on YouTube.
It's so good.
If you slow it down, there is one sound that he makes that sounds like he's in a few rooms away down the hall, and he stubs his toe and he yells really loudly. That's what it sounds like. He goes.
So good.
I love ad libs.
That
A shook, a shook, a shook, a shook.
one's so good.
Do yourself a favor and go to that Michael Jackson ad lib video and put it
slow it
on
down.
like 0.2. Put it on one of the lower ends of the speed spectrum.
It's good. That's
You and your friends will have a blast.
Yeah. Every once in a while we pull that video up to feel
Mhm.
something again.
Mm-hmm. To take us back.
Much simpler time.
A shook, a shook, a shook, a shook. I remember coming across that video, and then I showed it to someone in theater when I was in high school.
Oh god.
And then he took it and ran with it, and he showed everyone else in the class, and everyone thought it was him that found the video originally.
No.
But it was me. I found that video.
That's how I feel with like every trend that
Mhm.
starts.
Do you know?
Yeah. No, because I had this thought the other day and I posted it on my spam account.
Mhm.
In 6th grade, instead of having a backpack, I used a tote bag.
You use a tote bag?
I used a tote bag.
I don't
in 6th
remember that.
grade. It was a USC pink, black and white tote bag. I got it from Walmart because I searched high and low for a fucking tote bag and I could not find one. So I finally found this like beach bag looking tote bag thing and I was like, that's the one. And I was using a tote bag in 6th grade. You know anyone who was using a tote bag in 2011? No, 2012?
Mm-mm.
No.
I think I had a roller backpack.
And now everyone's a tote bag girly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes it's just because your mama won't let you get a tote bag. My mama let me have a roller backpack. And then I used the same normal backpack for That scared me. That's scary. That's uncanny valley. Can you screenshot that and we can send it to Chewy so he can put it in? That, like,
Sugar,
my
sugar.
heart sank.
Which one is the one?
It's that
It's this
him,
one.
yeah.
Is it 8 hours long?
Any duration of time.
This one's 10 hours. That wasn't it.
Sheesh.
That wasn't it. That was an ad. Don't worry. A sugar.
A sugar.
Hold on.
This is what the movies sound like now.
Where's the fucking speed?
Put the settings and then scroll.
Oh, playback speed.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I think I think it's too slow.
Yeah. This is what the movies sound like now. Yeah. It sounds like sex. Oh. He don't got one song.
He don't got one song.
Yeah.
That was so many in a row.
That's the part. I think we got to that part when we were
We were at
everyone
the
was
dinner
watching
table.
it, and we were like, everyone else was uncomfortable, but you and I were like, I'm crying. But yeah, that's the video in question.
But yeah, going back to being a
Trendsetter.
trailblazer.
Yeah, for women directors everywhere.
It's like, and even with like music, you know, you listen to an artist that has like 500 listeners on Spotify, and then all of a sudden TikTok gets a hold of them, and then now they're huge. And I'm like, right.
That's how I felt with Surf Curse. Because tell me why. I went to one of their shows when it was in a little tiny baby venue in LA. Literally, like, a small building. Did not fit more than, like, 100 people in it. Yeah. And now... Woo! And now, everyone and their mothers listens to Surf Curse, and it's like, oh, you fuck with Surf Curse? Yeah, me too. I effed with them in... sophomore year. Punk.
In 2018.
The Frights,
bitch.
I knew them when I was singing for cabaret night. When I was doing singing at school.
Yeah.
And no one else did.
Yeah.
I couldn't find covers I couldn't find instrumentals for these songs. I had to make my own to sing to them. I had to get a guitarist who I dated and then thought was gay and then dumped.
And then who I dated who cheated on me and then dumped me.
Because he's probably not gay.
Well,
he
might
could be, and that's why
And
he's...
That's why he's hypersexual.
Oh. And that's why it's good that he's gone. From our lives.
You want to talk about who's not a girl's girl?
Oh. Me. If you know, you know. They call her Lily.
Anyways, what else was I gonna say? Or like, okay, listen, I had this idea since I was like a child of a tattoo that I was gonna get. I was gonna have everyone who's important in my life draw a heart, and then I was gonna compile them all together and get a huge patch of differently drawn hearts, cause that would be really cute. And then I'm thinking about it.
Lo and behold.
And all of a sudden, it's a TikTok trend.
And now you don't want one anymore.
Exactly.
Or like, to find a more creative way.
I remember. Ooh, all of the hearts making a big heart.
Ooh.
I remember in like 2017 when I was getting really, really into Fleetwood Mac, which Fleetwood Mac I grew up listening to. Stevie Nicks was one of the only celebrities I knew. I knew like Janis Joplin and Stevie Nicks, and like that was it. And I remember 2017 I was getting really back like into them, and then 2018 I went to one of their concerts, and it was like awesome.
That's awesome.
And then I made the dumb mistake of posting myself listening to Fleetwood Mac. And I remember the first time someone that followed my spam account posted that all of a sudden they were listening to Fleetwood Mac. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? These are the bitches that would make fun of you for listening to like that kind of music.
Why are
What
you
the
twirling
fuck?
in a circle with a scarf?
Literally.
That's so weird.
You, the white witch.
Huh?
So
I'm Christian.
yeah. And it's happened so many times before. And it's like, and anytime
I
like
stole your scent.
true.
And I'll be the first to say it. I'm a vanilla girl now. Jan's a vanilla girl, and she turned me into a vanilla girl. That's a trend that you set.
That is.
And now everyone and their mothers is a vanilla girl, actually.
I've been wearing vanilla since I first started wearing perfume.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Nobody I knew smelled like me.
And now
They all smelled
I
like
get the
Victoria's Secret. What's that one? The one in the glass bottle.
Bombshell.
Yeah, they all smelled like Victoria's Secret
Hookers.
Bombshell. And I smelled like vanilla.
And now I buy one Brazilian bum whatever perfume, and my boyfriend says that smells like every other girl.
What do you mean every other girl? It takes... Okay, here's the thing. I will die on this hill.
that blue cup of water, please.
It takes a certain kind of girl to be a vanilla girl.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone can be a vanilla girl.
No, because sometimes you look at a girl and you're like, oh, you're fruity smelling.
Yeah, you're like tropical.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're clean laundry smelling.
I want to be tropical and clean laundry, but I think vanilla just works better with my natural scent. Because every other smell didn't work out for me.
I've never tried any other smell.
I tried to be a pomegranate girl for a while.
Pomegranate.
Yeah, like the Hemp's pomegranate. I
Delicious.
tried to be an acai girl.
Delicious.
None of them worked because
Mango
the smell
coconut.
doesn't last.
Mm-hmm.
Vanilla? Intoxicating.
It is. And dude,
I love
every
the
time
compliments.
every time I would go to work, they'd be like, what is that smell? It smells like cookies or it smells like cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, and then they like just walk past me and I'd be like,
I think that's me.
that's me. And I never hear anyone else get complimented on their scent. Not when I'm in the room. Like, I don't know.
We shouldn't be saying this out loud because
True.
everyone else is gonna become a vanilla girl.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
But you can't because you have to be a certain kind of girl to be a vanilla
need
girl.
to know what
And the
we-
best is when you don't expect someone to smell like vanilla. I feel like I don't look like I smell like vanilla.
You don't.
I look like I smell like a
You look like maybe you smell like woodsy.
ooh, a little musky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I smell like vanilla, and I even use
I think I said woodsy because you're wearing a flannel.
probably
Lumberjack.
you smell like a file.
Hmm.
But like I use everything vanilla. Like my body wash, my shave oil, my lotion, my deodorant.
Is your deodorant still the limited edition one?
What limited edition?
The sugar cookie one?
No.
'Cause I didn't like that one.
No. It didn't really smell as sweet as it could. It kind of just smelled like a little dirty.
Mm-hmm. It smelled like brown sugar
Yeah.
more than vanilla.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But sometimes I use like a coconut deodorant and it ties it together really well. Listen, vanilla is my thing. And even more so than vanilla, if you can find like birthday cake or marshmallow scented things, oh my god, it's a million times better. My perfume is called Marshmallow Cloud. Amazing.
I love gourmand scents.
What's that?
I had to look it up. I feel so smart knowing it. Gourmand is like a scent category, and it means like scents that you want to eat.
Oh, nice.
Like consumable scents.
Yeah.
Like vanilla or
Mango, coconut,
yeah.
pina colada.
Something that you just are like, you know. I love gourmand scents.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I really want? That little vanilla oil thing in the square thing that's at Ulta. It's a small little guy that's like really expensive.
Is it the like
The
Indian
musk.
one or whatever?
The musk. The vanilla musk.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Is it the fancy looking one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one. I
With
want
the
to try.
pointy lid.
Yeah, I want to try that too.
I've been on my wish list for my
Me
birthday.
too. Ugh. I
But
don't know.
yeah, it's. She's a trailblazer.
Yeah, I don't know. And it just happens with a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. It hasn't happened recently because I've been pretty comfortable in, like, where I'm at. So I'm not really trying new things. I'm not being very innovative. But back when I was changing up my style and I was doing different things, like doing things that were actually different than what other people did, girl, the haters were at their peak with me. Like, genuinely. And it's like, huh, our podcast? What about that? Fucking trailblazing. Goddamn motherfuckers.
Can't believe. And then everyone and their mothers, everyone that we knew, was like, we're starting a podcast. Maybe we don't want to hear your opinion.
Maybe if you wanted to do it, you should have done it before we did it.
Yeah.
Make it look like we copied you. But no.
But no, you're going to take.
All these people that are like not unimportant, but like uninfluential, like so run of the mill, plain Jane. Whatever.
We are
Fuck you.
haters to our core.
Fuck you, whatever. Fuck
Yup. Also, guys, Jan is going to the hospital.
you. Tomorrow.
Yeah, so. Yeah, we're euthanizing her, actually.
It's my last day on earth.
Yeah, so we're having this really good episode, which it's not even a short one anymore.
What is-
We're at
what-
54.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I know. That's awesome. But yeah, we're gonna take her to the pound. We're gonna do it's consensual euthanization.
Yeah.
So you guys, everyone comment like at least 5 things that they love and remember about Jan, so we could say that at her funeral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Write the eulogy. Please.
Yeah, please.
Um,
I want to pretend that I'm dead so bad because I want to know what people have to say.
I know, right?
Oh my god, I asked someone in my life if they would still love me if I was a vegetable. You don't want to know the answer. Or if they would still be with me, not love me. If they would still be with me. Yeah. And then
Leave you at your lowest?
and then this person had the audacity to be like, I was joking.
No.
No, you weren't.
No, you were
No,
not.
you weren't. And you better believe we had a longer talk about that afterwards.
For real. Like, if you get in a car accident
Mm-hmm.
and you're just gonna fucking leave you.
And I was like, I would not leave you.
I know.
if you
I'd
were
be
a
at your
vegetable.
bedside every fucking day.
Yeah, I would water your lips every day. I would change your diaper for you.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna
You're not even gonna stay.
And I said,
You're not even gonna visit me.
I gave this person a hypothetical, and I was like, say we're married 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
I get into a terrible accident, and I'm deemed brain dead.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be at my bedside?
No. Oh my god.
But also, this person is just stupid all the time. So,
that's crazy.
I know. Have you ever asked a certain other person that a similar
No,
question?
I haven't.
That's
No.
a good question.
I try not to think
ask.
about it.
Oh no, I ask about it. I think about it all the time. I think about everyone dying. I hate it. I'll be looking at my dog and I'm like, oh, you're gonna die one day.
I found this one Instagram account that so it's like the father is running it, and his kid, he got in a car accident at 18.
Oh.
So I guess he was like drinking with his friends, and he was sitting on top of a Jeep, like on the hood of a Jeep or something. And his friends turned on the car and started driving. So he fell off the Jeep, and then the Jeep ran him over. And so then, in order for the kids to not get caught, the kids' stories was that he was suicidal and jumped in front of the car to try and kill himself. And so I'm like following the account, or like following the journey, and for like it took him 2.5 years, and he, by the time like 2.5 years like went by, he was getting a lot better. You know, he was able to kind of talk a little bit.
So it rendered him in like sort of a, I feel bad for saying vegetable, but like vegetative state is a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it rendered him like in a vegetative state, or
Well, they didn't think he was even going to make it through the night.
oh,
So then he survived, and he was doing physical therapy to be able to walk again.
why are you saying was? Why are you saying was?
Because at the time, it wasn't present. This was in 2020.
So he didn't die.
2022, when he was like making progress.
He
and
didn't
stuff.
die. Does he die?
He died.
He died.
Yeah, after 2.5 years of like getting better,
Oh
going
my
to
God.
therapies, going to speech therapy,
I knew
going
that's
to
why you
physical
were
therapy.
saying was.
and then one day he just like a complication arose after 2.5 years, and he died.
That is so scary.
Yeah.
God, I'll look at my dog laying a certain way, because when we had to put down my like first ever like family dog that I was involved in, I was in the room when they did it, and I saw the life like leave her eyes, and
Yeah.
and so whenever my dog is just laying on her side, I'm like, oh my God, like she's gonna look like that when she's dead.
Oh my God.
I know, and I don't want to think that.
That's terrible.
No, I know. I wish I wasn't in the room when we had to put down my other dog.
That's
But at the same time, I'm glad I was in the room.
Yeah.
But then I look at my dog now and I'm like, you're going to die.
mm-hmm.
There's going to be a day where you're not in the house anymore.
Yeah.
And that scares me. And then I'll think about my parents like that. I'll think about you like that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why can't I just die already so I don't have to think about these things?
Yeah. It's terrifying.
Yes. Death is my biggest fear.
Me too.
And I feel like for a lot of people it is too.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
I don't know how people deal with it. It's like debilitating some days.
I don't know how
Like, I can't leave the house sometimes because of it.
I don't know how my mom handled her mother's death.
Right?
Because when the time does come when my parents pass away,
Dude, don't talk to
That's
me
my
for
mama
like
and
years.
papa.
Yeah.
I will go into hiding.
Yeah.
What am I going to do when I need help with taxes?
You know, I saw this girl. She was like, get ready to tell my mom that like I'm engaged. So she was getting ready, and then she started crying.
Oh, God.
And I was
God.
like, why is she crying?
Oh, God.
And then she went
goes
to
to
visit
the
her
grave.
grave, and she spent like hours just laying there. And I was like, oh my God.
No, honestly.
Oh my God, my parents are gonna miss so much of my life.
And what sucks now is I have a hard time expressing love to my parents,
Yeah,
that
me
I
too.
love them. Like, I don't hug my parents.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't give them kisses. It feels weird when my dad says I love you.
Oh yeah, me
I'm
too.
like, oh, love you too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was weird.
yeah,
So it's like, I wish I could do that more. I wish I didn't feel so uncomfortable doing it.
right?
Because when I'm not able to do that anymore.
You're gonna regret it.
Yes!
Yeah.
I don't know what to do! It's a constant, like, thought in the back of my head. Every time my mom's like, drive safe, keep your distance, I'm like, there will be a time when you will not be there to say that.
Yeah.
I'm tearing up!
You are tearing up. I see it.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh. And like, I don't know. Losing a grandparent is very different
Mm-hmm.
than losing a parent, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, even with my grandma, when I was in middle school, I was mean. I was mean. I was embarrassed by her. I was scared of her because in the dark of the night, she would take out her dentures and put on her skin cream And then she'd be in her little moo-moo walking around the house, and I'd be scared because it would be dark. And I would get a little scared because she growls everywhere she goes. I love that woman. Love that woman. Still do. God rest her soul.
Yeah.
But I wish I wasn't so, like, afraid. And I wish I wasn't so just, like, I wish I wasn't such a middle schooler about it, you know? And when she passed away, I was like, I miss her cooking. I miss having her around. I miss laughing when she does funny little things, like her little special dances. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
This episode got deep.
Yeah, I'm terrified for the day that my grandma eventually passes, because then, you know, like Jimmy Buffett died and he was like 76 and my grandma's 79. And she's like, "Oh, well, he was old." And I was like,
But does that mean
"But he's younger than you."
Yeah.
I was like, "He had so much more life left to live." And so then it makes me bad because, like, my grandma gets on my nerves sometimes. Obviously, I live with her. You know, the people you live with get on your nerves. So,
Believe me.
And then after, I'm like, no, I didn't mean to. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I know. But then it's like, there should be consequences for everyone. So if an old person is doing something bad, they can't just get out of it because they're old.
Yeah.
But then it's like, but you're gonna... the clock is ticking.
Yeah. Terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's like,
God.
you know, they're facing their own death, you know? And it's
I
like,
could
we're
never-
gonna get there at some point.
Don't even say... When I hit 35, I'm done. I changed it from 25 to 35.
Give yourself some extra time.
I'm getting euthanized.
We're taking her to the pound next.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
But yeah, Jan's going to the hospital.
I am going to the hospital. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Wish me luck. 6:30 in the morning.
So Chewy, title of this episode,
Jan's in the hospital.
Jan's in the hospital. Pray for Jan. We can all start a hashtag pray for Jan. But yeah, we are at an hour 2 minutes.
So this was not a short episode. Sorry.
Nope.
It was.
But I hope it was entertaining. I feel like we did not talk about anything.
No, not really.
Well,
We gossiped.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get into some media before we have to leave you. Do you want to go first?
Sure, my media is short and quick because I haven't really been listening to music lately because it's been boring to me, and I you know. So I've been watching Modern Family, Bluey, and Workaholics. Modern Family is underrated, low-key, because like it seems really normie-core, but then you watch it and you're
It's
like,
so
this is
good.
funny.
It's so good.
That's
Jan
it
got
for
me
me.
back onto Modern Family. I went through a phase. Do you remember that when I would watch it all the time and like it would just be on the TV and my family got tired of it?
No.
Oh, well, I went through a phase a couple years ago, I think. I think when COVID was happening or a little after. I don't remember. But I just like I found the show again after it ended, which I hate that it ended, but it had to end at some point.
Through watching it, like actually watching it, I realized throughout my childhood, I watched maybe 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's it. Because we would always watch it on, like, cable. So whatever episode they were showing, we would watch.
Yeah.
And it was literally, like, the same 10 episodes over and over.
Yeah. They're good every single time.
True.
My media is Garden Gate by Monrovia. I just found him. He's like a folk singer and he's black. And I was like, I didn't expect this kind of voice to come out of you. It's pretty good. I don't usually like music like that. I'm an anything but country kind of girl. But the folk music that he does is different.
Fun.
Yeah.
Do you know Ryan Gosling has a band?
I heard about it. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I listened to it.
I have not, but I will have to. Colossus by Tyler, the Creator.
Went to Six Flags.
Don't say it.
Came up and said, "Ayo."
Yo. And then Take Care by Beach House. I think that was in the last episode too, but I just love that song. And then Bluey and Modern Family as well. and what we do in the shadows. So,
That's that.
yeah.
That's another episode. Next episode, episode 40.
Woo.
I have to fart.
I thought you did with a noise that came. Wait.
Ha, ha.
She laughed.
Oh, it's